Well, good morning. Welcome to At the Car Wash with Rick Dancer. We are at Coburg Car Wash, as always. And that flute player, this could be your best moment ever. So we joined with
Renee,
the manager at the Coburg Car Wash. So there's rain coming in the forecast.
That's okay. That's okay. Don't be scared away by these clouds.
And if we wash our car, it doesn't mean that brings it on. In fact, I've heard a new rumor started here at Coburg Car Wash that if you get your car washed, it can actually help ward off the rain gods.
That is true.
So
everyone come in.
So everyone needs to come in and wash your car to ward off the rain gods. This is a whole new spin, don't you think?
Yes.
So any specials
All
going
true.
on? If I get a ticket, I get more if I get 6 washes at a time,
If you buy 6 at a time, you save $1 per wash.
All right, you guys. So we could not do these shows without Coburg Car Wash and Renee, the goddess of car washing.
You are too kind.
I gave you a new name. Okay, guys. So we got a surprise for you. I'll see you later.
All right.
All right, you guys. We got a surprise for you. So, I had a guy call me and tell me that he's having something called FluteStock, and so he's in my car. Okay, hold on. Who the hell are you?
Rick Dancer, right?
Yeah, this is my car.
That's your car?
This is my car. So, you are who?
That's a coincidence. I'm Albie.
This is Albie.
Albie Thompson.
And Albie is a arborist in town, actually, right?
Yeah, I'm an arborist.
Oh, I've got music going here, so let's turn that off because we don't need any competition. So Albie's an arborist here in town, and he calls me the other day and says, Rick, we're doing something very interesting called FluteStock.
Yeah, FluteStock in Elkton.
It's in Elkton.
Yeah.
So tell people what this is.
Well, FluteStock, people, is the only musical festival for Native American flute, this instrument, within about 200 miles. We started last year. It's an idea that germinated in my brain, this one, about 3 years ago, and I had to put that together because I wanted it to happen. So I, with the help of 2 friends, Dean Armstrong and Steve O'Brien, we put together FluteStock. We had the first edition last year in what do I look at?
Oh, you just look like where I am. That's fine, and that doesn't matter because they're just listening to you.
Yeah, and we had the first edition last year in Elkton at the Elkton Community Education Center. It was a blast. We had about 450 people showing up. So what it is, it's a 2-day festival with an open mic stage, with a sound system. If you play the flute, if you play maybe the fiddle, but mostly the flute, Native American flute in general is the emphasis. You are invited to come and play on stage and share your music. If you have a friend that plays the guitar, you want to do a duet, fine. You make friends, you on stage, you say, hey, I need a G, I've got a G, who wants to do a duet with me? We go and we jam.
When is this? Is it in August?
It's happening the last weekend of July, the 28th and the 29th.
Okay.
The evening of the 28th, we have a jam from 7 till 10 until...
and how do they find out more about this?
Right now, FluteStock is on Facebook, so we don't have a website yet, but if you get on Facebook, you type FluteStock in Elkton, and I check that pretty often. I will be able to answer your questions. You could call me on my cell phone, 541-914-9311.
Okay, so here I'm gonna start up my car.
We're looking for food vendors.
You're looking for food vendors for FluteStock.
Right now we have flute vendors, we have craft vendors, and we're looking for food vendors. So far we could use a little bit of diversity.
Where are you from?
I'm from Belgium.
Belgium. Yeah. Somebody just said, Desiree said on here, flute skills on point, accent is great. So did you make this?
No, this flute was made by my brother Tim. That's his signature right there.
There you go.
Wanse.
So this is designed, this is like what Native Americans used to use.
It is very based on the design of the first Native American flute that was found, I think, in the Southwest. This one is made with Western red cedar, with a Porterford cedar block. It's very simple, very well done, very thin. It vibrates in my hand. It's just
how did you learn to play it?
that's the trick. It's such an interesting instrument. You don't really need much to learn how to play it. You play with your heart. It's very simple to understand, very simple to learn how to play. We're gonna have clinics at FluteStock. We're gonna have 2 or 3 clinics of 1 hour each, where you can learn how to play the Native American flute. We're gonna have flutes for you guys to play with, so you don't have to bring your own unless it's the same key as the one we have.
So you can learn to play. This is FluteStock,
Yeah,
coming the
FluteStock,
end of
yeah.
July to Elkton, Oregon.
Yeah.
We are at the car wash, sponsored by Coburg Car Wash on Coburg Road. And this is Albie. And Albie is a flute player. He's also in charge of this festival. So you should just play while we're going through here. So you guys, beautiful. Take your time too. People say, geez. They go, geez, that sounds, no, it sounds of home in the wild country. Find me one of those dude flutes.
So this is a tune that eventually I came up with by myself. It's no influence except whatever I felt like. And I called it Funny Eye. It's part of, the title is a Latin name for the part of Belgium where I'm from.
Oh, is it? Seriously?
Yeah. It's a beautiful place. Peat bog, high plateau, pretty cold in the winter, and it has a little bit of a middle-age feeling to it, especially when I played with a drone. I've got a drone flute that is amazing.
So play something else. Play Amazing Grace. You're going to turn red and blue, just so you know.
How graceful.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of thing you're gonna hear at FluteStock all day long, and especially Saturday night.
I need to go there.
Oh, she didn't get it.
She did, yeah. She's like,
Back up. She's like, Rick Dancer! Rick Dancer!
she goes, what's he doing here? He's driving with one hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there was a cop earlier.
Yeah. I could get in trouble for that. So Albie, again, the FluteStock is
FluteStock in Elkton, 28th and 29th of July in Elkton. You can't really miss it. There are going to be signs on the road, and it's as if you drive towards Reedsport on 34, leaving Elkton. There's a center on the left side, and it's open to the public. You don't have to pay to get in. There's food, flute to buy, clinics to learn how to play, crafts. You sit down, listen to music. You could go. They have also a butterfly center over there.
Yeah, they do. In Elkton. Elkton's a beautiful little town.
There's a fort that replicates the fur era of 1850s.
And they'll teach you how to do this.
Yeah.
So you can learn how to play the flute, the Native American
Never played
flute.
it. It's very easy. I picked it up. I was gifted a flute at a powwow because I'm an arborist. I was promising wood for a guy who was making flute. His name is John Ely. He's going to be there selling some of his flutes. And he gave me a flute, and I said, I don't play. He said, you will.
What does that do for your soul?
That's a great question. It really soothes you down. It allows you to connect, to put your phone down and relax. And I usually play for people. A lot of time I play for people. People ask me to send a prayer for them, and I usually play Amazing Grace. I play other tunes for that. It makes you interested into learning more. You meet people. We have a flute circle in Eugene now called Voices of Cedar. We're meeting this coming Sunday, in fact.
So do you do Dire Straits?
No, gosh, I wish. You trapped me. You asked me. No, Dire Straits is one of my favorite band, but I'm gonna have
not
to.
yet. He'll learn
for
it
next year. I'm probably gonna try to get Sultans of Swing on.
So if you need to get a hold of him, it's FluteStock. You can go just
FluteStock in Elkton.
In Elkton,
Facebook.
just go in Facebook and look that up. You can find more information about it. Pass this on your page. Let somebody have a little bit of flute music today to kind of warm up their day.
Share it.
Albie, thanks for calling me.
Thank you, Rick.
She goes, Renee says to me, where do you get this stuff from? And I go, I got all kinds of weird people that call me. That's what I like. This is what makes it fun. Thanks for doing this.
Weird. Thank you, Rick.
You're welcome, man. I'll see you later. All right, you guys. We will see you in about an hour on this same page. We're going to the new demolition room in Springfield over in Glenwood. And Katie Hallard is going to put on the outfit, and she's going to beat the hell out of something. So we go from a beautiful flute to demolition. What more could you ask for on a Thursday? All right, we'll talk to you guys later. See you later. Bye, Albie. Thank you.